Generally speaking, I am not a jealous kind of person. I don't really ever look at something somebody else has and wish I have it. Or something somebody else can do even and think, I wish I could do that. I'm impressed by people. I get motivated by things people could do, particularly if it takes hard work and dedication. But that's the point. One of the reasons I don't particularly get kind of jealous or envious about things other people can do is that I appreciate the work that goes into the things that they can do. I know because I've done it myself. I know how many hours and hours and hours, at one point like 9 hours a day, it took me to practice to just kind of be a relatively average musician. So as a result of that, I don't generally get jealous. But there is one thing, I was thinking about this at the gym earlier today, there is one thing that when people do it at the gym, I kind of stop in my tracks and I just look on with absolute awe. The humble pull-up. So I watch people at the gym, you know, they're loading kind of barbells and they're doing massive bench presses and stuff like that. And I look at it and think, fair play, like that's really impressive. But yeah, when people jump on those bars, just body weight, and I look at him or her and they're just doing these effortless, I don't know, whatever, 10, 12, 15 reps, pull-ups, one after another. I tell you, it's the only thing I ever see anybody doing that I wish I could do. Now, in the 84-day Fight Club thing that I've been doing, my Monday and my Wednesday workouts involve press-ups and pull-ups. Now, press-ups, I've never been able to do press-ups. I've never really been able to do pull-ups. And talk about possibly why that might be the case in a minute. But over time, over these 84 days, I've been able to develop my press-up strength to the point where I can almost do what's in the plan. So in the plan, I'm supposed to start the session off with 3 times 25 press-ups with a break in between. I can't do that. What I'm up to now is 7 times 10 press-ups. So still, I'm 5 off of doing the same volume, just with more breaks in there. But I can do the press-ups. That's developed. But the pull-ups, well, on a Wednesday to start my back day, I'm supposed to begin with 3 times 25 pull-ups. I can't do one. I still can't do one. So I do assisted ones. So it led me on to thinking, like, what is it as part of my kind of posterior chain? I've always had kind of weak glutes and I've worked really hard on that. My glutes have got better. I haven't really ever had lats. I kind of look at some people's kind of physiques and it's like, that's the thing that a man should look like. Should have that V shape. And I don't have any lats. Zach, my eldest, he can jump on some bars, do like 15, 20 pull-ups, and he's got these kind of amazing lats. Never had them. As a drummer, my shoulders are pretty well defined. My core is good, because when you're playing drums, you're only really kind of balancing on your bum, really, because your feet and your hands are doing everything. So my core's pretty good. But my back, yeah, it's just not there. So I've always had these kind of weak spots in my body. My pecs have been one of them. I never, when I used to do workouts, I'd do bench presses and never really felt like I was kind of working my pecs. But now from the gym sessions, I've got sore pecs today from doing a chest day 2 days ago. I'm just not getting that sense of fatigue in my back, in my lats. I'm clearly doing something wrong. It's not that I've got weak lats. It's just that I haven't got any lats. I think it's kind of one of those areas of my body that when I think about kind of like being strong in the future, it's going to be absolutely critical. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going through my head today, really, is that it's the only thing I think I'd really love to be able to do. The only thing I'm kind of really jealous of. So in the comments below, let me know, tell me something, be honest with me. Have you ever been able to do pull-ups? Can you do them now? If you can do them now, is it something you had to work really, really hard for? Have you always just been able to do them? Or are you like me, and you just can't do them? I think when these 84 days are kind of up, I think I'd really like to focus on my lats and my kind of back and just really develop that a little bit. Definitely feel like it's a weak area. As for me, Tuesday's always an easy day. It's arms only, and I don't have time to do any kind of extra bits around that. So I do my 45, 50 minutes in the gym, go straight to work. But I think you can probably hear it, I'm starting to feel just a little bit better. All I definitely need, and this is the real kicker, I just need a good night's sleep. So yeah, good night.